Hello, welcome to MCC UK. Another Tuesday. How is everyone?
Oh,
Not too bad.
fair to middling.
Roll on, better weather. It's dropped cold again here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got cold. It's got really cold here.
Yeah, we had some nice weather actually. I think it was last weekend. It was quite mild. It was quite very springy. And then today down here as well, it's freezing.
Our daffodils have come out, and I reckon they're going to go in tonight.
What surprise that frick this.
Yeah, we'll go back in again.
So yeah, right. So we'll go through some chat then. I think Geordie's going to do the chat. There is no emails today, so I've just got them up now. I've just sorted them out actually. There is nothing there, so we won't need to be doing that this week. And then we'll go around and see what everyone's doing. So yeah, over to you, Geordie then.
Okay, if anybody got anybody earlier than Gillian?
No.
Okay,
No.
So Gillian, good evening, Dave, Horlixs, Mark, Dave, and everyone in chat.
Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
Dee Harris, a good evening, Geordie. Hi,
Hey,
Dee.
Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Day evening to Gillian. Atul. My man Geordie Dave, Horlixs, Marks, Modz, and of course the and Chris. My man Atul.
Hi,
Atul.
Hi, Ethel.
Mark's Hobbies. Hi, one and all.
Hi,
Hi,
Mark.
Mark Hobbies.
Gillian, good evening, Atul. Atul goes evening to Gillian and Dee. Gillian goes good evening to Mark's Hobbies. Atul goes hi, Mark's Hobbies. Mark's Hobbies goes hi to Gillian. Gillian Dotz goes good evening, Dee. Mark's Hobbies goes hi, Atul. Ed Hughes, evening all. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Steve 131, evening all. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Go for a painting. Says hello. Hi, go for it.
I'll go for it. Nathan.
Hi, yeah.
He must be. I don't know if he's on two channels because he says it again. Then we'll have
Channel.
Dave Builds saying good evening, Sir Dave, Mark, Geordie, Horlixs. Have a great show. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi,
Thank you,
Thank
Dave.
Go for it. Says hello again.
I'll go for it.
Dave Mac goes evening, Steve 131, and go for it. Steve goes at Dave Builds, evening, young man. And Steve goes, go for a painting in evening. And we'll have Stephen Haynes models in, saying hi, Horlixs, Dave, Mark, and Dave.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi,
Hi,
Stephen.
Stephen.
And Stephen goes, hi to Steve 131. Gillian goes, good evening, go for a painting. Stephen goes, hi again, and go for a painting. Stephen Haynes goes, Stephen Haynes models. Steve 131 says, Stephen Haynes models evening. Go for it, says hi, Steve. Stephen goes, hi, Dave Builds. Dave Builds goes, I can't send email. I can't send any more emails. My storage is full, and I don't know how to sort it out.
Oh, no.
Oh, crikey.
You must have a lot of emails then.
What's tough? Just go in and delete them all. Go for the paint, says hi, Stephen. Go for the paint, says hi, Dave. Dave Max says hi, Stephen. Go for it, says hi, Gillian Dotz. Go for it, says hi, Atul. Dave Max says, so Dave, how is Christine doing?
Tonight she's pretty poorly, I'm afraid. So fingers crossed that we'll find out this week maybe what's the matter and what they can do. So fingers crossed, everybody.
Go for it, says hi all. Stephen says hi, Ed Hughes. Dave Max says evening, Gillian. Ed Hughes says, why can't I see all the chat on YouTube?
It's because we're on live on 3 channels. So your on a channel where not all of the people are. So yeah, that's why we tend to read them all out.
Gillian Dotz goes, good evening, Steve131. Atwell goes, hi, go for it. Ed Hughes says, hi, Stephen Haynes Models. Atwell says, evening, Dave Mack. Gillian says, good evening, Dave Mack. Atwell says, hi, Stephen Haynes and Steve131. Gillian says, good evening, Stephen Haynes. Go for Payton says, hi, Ed. And Danno's Universe goes, good evening, everyone. Have a great show tonight.
Hi,
Hi,
Danno.
Danno.
Gillian goes, good evening to Danno. Dave Max says, sorry to hear that's to Dave. Give her my love.
Thank you. Will do.
Atlas says, evening, Ed Hughes. Ed Hughes says, I go for a painting. God almighty, what was it?
Not many.
Action in the box. Hi.
Hello.
Action in the box. Hello. Action in the box.
Gillian goes, good evening, Ed Hughes. Dave Mack goes, hi, Adol. Go for it says, hi, action in the box. Go for it says, hi, action in the box. Adol says, hi, Danno. Action in the box is, I'm a 1/6 action figures collector from Brazil. I love to create diorama displays for my figures.
Oh wow.
Wow. Brilliant.
Wow.
Stephen says, hi, action in the box, and I'm going to store it there.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Wow. So we've got a viewer all the way from Brazil. So
Yeah.
amazing. Right. So let's go round then, and we'll see what everyone is up to this evening.
Okay.
Got my camera out, and then I'm gonna go in order, I think. So let's come to Mark's Mods first.
It's all right. I was muted. So I'm just going to continue with this that I was building last week. This mechanics laboratory aircraft. It's not the easiest thing to build, but I think I've cracked it now, so hopefully I can continue a little bit more tonight.
Okay. Nice. Let's come over to DS Models.
Okay, I'm going to carry on with this London AEC B-Tape bus in 1/24 scale by Okra. I'm going to be building the seats, but before that, I've got some sanding down to do on this edge there because it's a bit proud, and then this edge here, and then I've got a lump of wood to put in here across the front because there's a slight gap which I don't like. Then I've got to sand it, and then I've got to paint the insides of the walls. I think they're going to be brown by the looks of it. Yeah, they're going to be brown as the insides of the walls. So I have to do all that work before I can stick any seats in. So I'm going to be quite busy doing bits and bobs to that tonight.
Okay. Right. Geordie Dave.
Well, I'm going to do some more work on the Messerschmitt. Messerschmitt BF-109, this aircraft.
Messerschmitt.
Yep. So probably now I've done painting on it last week, so now probably start sticking it together. And then I'll be in the same position as the other plane up there, ready for painting. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And then myself, I'm doing some more work on this book nook. No, I've already done some actually because I don't know. I just needed some time, and I just thought I'd do a little bit more the other evening. So this is where I'm at the moment, and I've really enjoyed doing it. So yeah, all the details, the drawers open and that. So I'm just going to carry on with this. Now, I do actually have a question because there's this really cute little bottle on the shelf here that says Pirate Moonshine. It's got a little cork on it that comes off. Now, I wanted to half fill it with something because it looks a bit silly empty. So I was going to mix up some clear yellow.
Yeah.
But do I use the micro crystal to mix with it or the PVA? And because the question is, if I half fill that, it's going to struggle to dry at the bottom because I can't see how the air is going to get to it, or will it work? And if so, what would you use? Normal PVA? I mean, this is pretty much PVA, isn't it? But I don't know what to mix the colour with to then fill the jar.
I mixed with micro crystal clear, one of the cami acrylic, clear acrylic paints for the Spitfire machine guns, and that worked out really well.
Yeah.
So I have done it with micro crystal clear, and it does work out okay. As long as air can get to it, it should set fine.
Well, all the way to the bottom, because my worry is if I half fill it, the air's going to get to the top of it.
It should be okay.
I think it'll dry eventually, won't it?
Yeah. Well, you just need to leave it for about 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then just let it dry out. Okay, I'll go with that then. So my first job is to mix up some of this to get a nice colour, and then I'm gonna pipette it into the bottle, just so that it just gives it a bit of character, really, just something to do. And then I'll carry on with the rest of the build. I think I've got to make an armchair and a sofa or something. So, but yeah, there's a lot of details. Like every single piece here I've done. Like there's not one thing you don't really make. Like the books I made last week on stream. The scrolls are rolled up. You have to stick the book covers on. There's like books stuck on the shelf. So yeah, it's all pretty cool. Just really enjoyable. And eventually this will light up because soon we'll be putting an LED under there, and that will light up.
What I would do, Horlixs, with mixing the paint with the micro crystal clear, is use a cocktail stick to dispense into the micro crystal clear until you get the colour you will need.
Yes, I was actually going to use the back end of this brush to just dip into it, and then because obviously I don't want to put too much in to make it too
the only reason I'm saying using a cocktail stick is you don't want to mix it and then think I need to add more, and then adding micro crystal clear into the paint pot. Yeah. So you don't want to be cross-contaminating them. So
no,
that's the only thing I'd suggest.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing anyway. So let's come back to all of us and start what we're doing. Cool. It's actually quite thick, this. I'm wondering if I should put a bit of water in with it.
No, you don't need to. You're already adding something to it which will loosen it up. Right, let me catch up on this chat because there's loads. Yeah, so Athel says hello, action in the box. Stephen Haynes Model says hi to Athel. Stephen Haynes Model says hi to Gillian. Stephen Haynes Model says hi, Danno. D. Harris says a good evening, Alex, Sir Dave, and Mark. So evening, D.
Hi, Dave.
Stephen Haynes Model says hi, D. Harris. D. Harris says evening, Stephen Haynes Models. Dave Matt Bill says, my uncle gave me a build, not an ordinary plastic kit, but matchsticks to build the Spitfire. Not built a matchstick plane, but I did build a 1/200 scale aircraft carrier years ago. Wow. D. Harry says, evening, Athol. D. Harry says, at Mark's Hobbies, evening again. D. Harry says, at Go For It Painting, good evening. Athol says, Horlixs, so that is where my old carpet landed up in mini scale.
Yeah.
D. Harry says, evening to Danno. Dave McBill said, sadly, it got broke. My partner accidentally knocked it off the sideboard. God knows how. D. Harris says Steve on T1 and Dave Matt Builds. Evening, gents. Go For It Painting says hi, D. Danno's Universe says, could you not fill the bottom first, let it dry, and then carry on filling it, then it will dry?
I thought about that, but the problem is I'd get different shades because obviously I'm going to be mixing this up. But I did think of that.
Action in the Box says, I was looking for videos on how to create leaves for a diorama I'm building, and your live stream appeared. Wow. Dave McBill says, evening, D. Matt's Hobby says, hi, Danno. Matt's Hobby says, hi, Dave Mac. Dave McBill says, hi, Matt's Hobbies. D. Harry says, put a little bit at a time. Last layer, put the cork on. And then Mark's Hobby says, hi, Go For It. Mark's Hobby says, hi, Stephen. And we've got Stephen Kessel in who says, hello, Queen. So I don't know who that's to. Go For It Painting says, hi, Danno's Universe. And Go For It Painting says, hi, Mark.
Looks like Big Mac sauce at the moment.
And Go For It Painting says, don't forget to hit the like button. Athol says, hi, Stephen Kessel. Go For It Painting says, don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, it's channel surfing. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. And if anybody's not subscribed to any of us on here, then in the description down below is a list of all our channels and also all our people that we're good friends with. Crafting family.
Way too much there, but oh my god!
Who was that?
It's I was doing something on my computer and it's just finished. I forgot about
that. Steve Bob says, hi, Mark's Hobbies. Stephen Kessel says, hello, everyone. Keep on modelling. Thank you. Yes, you too. And Dave McBuild says, evening, Stephen Kessel. Oh, I've got to reacquaint myself with this thing again. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, we can't tell Geordie off for snoring anymore. It's now medical.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Who's called the fire brigade?
Cam up the road, she's burned the toast.
Okay, right. So let's have a look at the bobs. Right, so I need some painting doing. Want some paint?
I bet you're immune to that now, aren't you, Alex?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't wake you?
No. I sleep through the fire alarm.
Oh, can't get in. What's it?
That's why I've given my spare key to Michelle upstairs, because I will literally sleep through anything, and I've slept through the fire alarm before. So if anything happens serious, she can come in and
I can't
wake
believe
me up.
you sleep through the fire alarm.
And it's loud. It's a professional one here. It's not like one of the silly ones that go on the... Well, not silly, you know what I mean. It's not one of the general household ones. It's a proper system. And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, when I lived on the main road, we had an ambulance station one way, a fire station the other way, so you got used to it. So yeah, you sleep through it.
Well, believe it or not, at 5 o'clock, no, 4:30 this morning, there was an ambulance turning round in our drive.
Oh, was that?
Don't know where it
Oh,
was
yeah,
going.
you got CCTV that warned you, don't you? Trouble is, though, you can't really go out and say something to the ambulance service, can you?
Well, no.
Yes, get off me drive.
No, what I wasn't bothered. I was more bothered about who it was going for. Like, as you know, we're only a small community down here, so
yeah.
they'd obviously got wrong way on and decided to turn round in our drive, and which is fine. Like, I don't mind that at all.
It's not going to be that funny at all because you have to see the video, and I haven't got it. But my friend at work, Tanya, she just got a new one of them new Ring doorbell things.
Yeah.
So she had it up literally first night, set it all up. Anyway, phone pings off at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So she gets up, looks at her footage. There's someone in a high vis, whether it's a workman or someone from the bins, I don't know, had a torch, was looking around the bins or something. Instead of walking down the drive back onto the pavement, he decided to walk all the way across her lawn.
Oh.
What he didn't realise is, because it's where she lives is pitch black, she had a very small 1 foot picket fence running down the middle, straight over it, and you could see it on the camera him going flying in the middle of the night, and he tripped over this picket fence and landed on the floor.
Serves him right.
But honestly, it's so funny. The video is just brilliant.
Serves him right for taking a shortcut.
Wonder if it's the council checking that they're not putting things in the bins that they shouldn't put in their bins.
Right, I'll catch up with this chat. Stephen Haynes Models says hi to Stephen Kessel. Danno Builds says, I finally had my bloods done today, first time in 2 years, and she told me that I've got an irregular heartbeat. Oh no.
All right. Are they going to do anything about it, Dave? Are you going to be put on tablets or something?
D. Harris says, thought there was a marching band outside the house, Alex's house. LOL. And Mark probably says, Mark, what are you doing? The missus wants to know. Oh, I'm building that, basically. So hopefully I should have it finished tonight. I hope. There we go.
They want to be the same colour. They want to be the same colour. Okay. I've got the cat in here, so I'm going to have to let the cat out shortly. He just woke up and is had to play with the dog.
About to play with the dog or cause trouble with the dog.
Well, could be either. Isn't it, Rusty? Eh?
Right.
My leg. I'm off camera. Don't want to be off camera. Rusty, come on. Come and sit down a minute. Oh dear, dear. It won't take me 5 minutes to do that. I think it's brown in here and red on the outside.
Oh.
So I've actually got my open top bus back, believe it or not.
Oh wow. Is it complete?
No. Well, it's as complete as I took it.
So in other words, no work's been done.
No, she didn't do any work on it. She left me some stickers to put on it. So, so anyway, it should have a kite on it. And she said she couldn't find the image for the kite, and if she blew the image up, it would go all skew with on the model. It would go out all out of focus and everything. And then she gave me the stickers that she'd made, and when I got home, the font's not right on the stickers. The font's well out on the stickers.
Oh,
so
no.
I've actually put them on, and I actually hand painted a kite on it. And that didn't turn out too bad actually. The kite looks okay, but I can't hand paint the lettering. There's no way I can do the lettering. So I'm going to have to look for another source of lettering. But it's been nearly 5.5 months away, and it's like Yeah.
Right, hang on a minute. Let me just sort something out.
What do you do?
Mark's Hobby says, thanks, Mark. Josh Shaw says, hello. And Josh Shaw says, Dave, that link didn't work. So let me put it in the chat for Josh.
Josh is in the chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Josh.
So 5.5 months and she did nothing.
No.
And then it was wrong.
Yeah.
I'd ask for my money back.
I think, well, she actually didn't want any money because it's taken so long. But me being me, because she'd done some stickers, I gave her 20 quid.
Right.
Hi, Josh. Oh, I better bring him in.
And, well.
Hello.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh. We can't bother now, do you know what I mean?
I forgot this was going on.
Oh, you're all right, Josh. You're all right.
Well, the link didn't work.
No, it didn't. I assume there must have been now I've got that link. Let me compare them. I bet there's like a letter wrong or something. No, it looks all right. No idea.
Yeah, I copied it exactly what it.
Weird.
What's there on the box?
Right.
So what you can do about it there, the decal?
Well, I've when I put the pictures on the Root Master, the 112 Root Master Glue site,
Somebody come back with the deal and said they might have.
yeah, a good friend of mine called Aaron said he might be able to help me out if I text him. So I'm hoping that Aaron can help me. But Aaron's an old family friend. His dad used to be friends with my dad, and we used to be friends with him many years ago. So, but Aaron lived up Barnsley, Yorkshire way, so it's not too bad to get to, I suppose. But
Well, come a little bit further north, and yeah, we're not that far away from you, from Barnsley. What? I'm gonna say, what part of Barnsley is it?
I don't know, to be honest. So, I did move, so it's somewhere between Barnsley and Huddersfield, I think.
Yeah, I know Barnsley quite well from when I was a driving instructor. I used to teach a lot of people in Barnsley.
Yeah.
But in fact, it's a nice train journey from Huddersfield to Barnsley.
Yeah.
Question: do I actually need tape and pegs?
Light to hold the whole together.
So I'm just going to let this cat out.
I've never built that model, so.
Okay,
You've not built this one.
Do. I'm not going to give you one I've built.
That looks like it's broken already. This little bit. I don't know if you can make
What?
that out. It snapped.
You broke a bit already.
Right, let's see. What am I starting with? Yeah, I forgot what time it was. Hunter for about 11 hours today. I was on it for about 12 hours yesterday and 12 hours on Sunday.
So what are you doing with your holders, is it?
Pretty much. It's a really good game. Been any disasters at work?
Nope. Actually, had a couple of good dates. He was
What's that?
sleep all Saturday night, sleep all Sunday night.
Sleepover? What?
He was a sleepover tonight.
He's had a sleepover?
No, he was asleep.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I see. Oh, wasn't he starting like the really long hours this week? Or really early hours even?
Yeah, I got him up at 7 o'clock on Monday.
Fun.
So,
Think you'll be able to keep it up?
No. I've got no faith in him. Horlixs is a gamer's man.
Yeah.
I suppose you've played any of the Monster Hunter series?
No.
It's quite an old one. It goes back to the PS2.
No, I've been spending all my time on my new little gadget.
Oh.
I actually bought another one today. Because I wanted a different colour. So that R36S that does all the retro stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Depending on... does that more do Game Boy stuff, or is that... Can that
Game
do...
Boy, Mega Drive, Dreamcast, Sega CD, Genesis, Atari, Famicom, NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. I don't know, it's got about 23 consoles on it. It's really good though. Oh, and it does PSP and PlayStation 1.
Maybe. I think some of the Monster Hunter series was on PSP. Might be worth having a look if you've got any interest in it. It's one of the sort of things where you're fighting a large creature. You've got to learn its moveset to be able to beat it, otherwise it's just going to destroy you. And obviously, once you've killed it, you move on to the next big creature. But the idea is simply you've got to grind each one to get the armor sets.
Right. Monster. No.
Okay, let me just do this chat. So Mark probably says thanks, Mark. Oh, I've read them out. Yeah. That's a link for Josh. D. Harry says evening, Josh. And we've got Ian Campbell in saying just a flyby. Hi all. Hi Ian.
hi, Ian.
There's Cross Hunter, Monster Hunter, Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color, probably not. Yeah, I think that's a little too retro for it.
We're on to red now.
Or Dokapon Monster Hunter.
I'll be sure. I keep thinking these are like bits of the parts, but they're all just sprues, aren't they? These little nubs. There's tons of them.
Except.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
is this? Probably not. It's old. But it's something about Monster Hunter on it. It might be a completely different.
Hard to be sure. I think the earliest console for it was the PS1 or 2. They did have portable versions, but not that old.
Right. I'm just going to go full screen for a second. Because I finished this.
Ooh,
Okay,
what is it?
what are you doing?
It's one of these mechanics laboratory things. So I'm just using one of the... You can do about 10 different models. So I just went with the one that was on the box, really. The ailerons do work, though. So if I turn the wheel inside... That's better. They move. Got wheels on it, propeller goes, but that's about it really. There's nothing much more to it. But it was a bit of a challenge to build, but yeah, it's done. Find something else to do now.
I'm immediately seeing the difference between the sets I've been making and this sort of stuff. I was expecting these to, vaguely friction hold in together, but they don't at all.
Nope.
Everything needs glue, huh?
Yep. Proper modelling.
Proper modelling.
You're going to what I've done. My son's pitched it.
He's pinched it.
Yeah, it's cool. So he's stuck in his room.
Does that mean you're going to have to do another one?
I'll go and get it and show you all and finished model when I get this done. Yes, proper model. Glue, paint, gluey fingers.
What are you going to do with that, Mark? Are you going to hang it from your ceiling?
I don't know.
Yeah, what a good idea, Dave. When I run the room, I'll start putting planes on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Your wife's really happy with that.
The question is what I'm going to do next.
You'll have Gillian going coming on saying, "We'll not give Dave idea."
Sorry, Gillian.
He's not putting planes on the ceiling.
Yeah, so going back to the open top bus, I can't finish it yet because obviously I need the lettering doing.
Oh yeah.
And I want to leave the indicators and mirrors off because obviously I don't want to break it. And if I'm applying letters or anything like that to it, then I want it on its side. So obviously it's better if they're off. So the indicators and mirrors. But I've also got a couple of windows to put in. I've got a cab window to put in at the side, and then the little cab window at the front. So, and then I've got a couple of small strips to put on it, and little things like that, little finishing off jobs. So I'm just at the moment I'm not very happy, as you can understand. And then at the moment again I'm not really in the right frame of mind right now to sit down and concentrate too hard for obvious reasons at the minute.
Well, yeah, that's understandable.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
Are you using the glue you got with a kit, Josh, or did you go out and buy?
No, I'm just using the little thing with the kit.
Crap glue. You're using that tube glue you get with a kit?
I'm sure it's fine.
Don't put him off on his first kit.
Craft glue. Told him, I say he needs to get some decent glue.
No, it's all right. Like, I suppose this is where people start, and I guess there's no point in spending loads of money on. You might decide it's not for him. That's how I started anyway. I was like, yeah, no, I did my first kit with the glue that come with it.
I suppose we all did when I was 10-year-old. Then I went to that glue where you had the long sort of long spike out. Same glue, but same type of glue that's in them ball, but you had and then I says, no, I want you to tell me.
Yeah.
They don't make it very clear to what order they expect you to do these things in.
Well, I think I was going to buy a kit of what I've already done. Yeah, the hell with it.
What did you think of the Gundam in the end then? Do you think you'll do another one?
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just catch up with this chat. So Danno Builds says, look great, Matt. Thank you, Dave. Ed Hughes says, hey, Ian Campbell. Athel says, evening, Ian Campbell. Ian says, hi, Ed and Athel. Ed says, how is Julie doing, Ian? Hope much better. Ian says, she is Ed, although now on to the next flu, but nowhere near as bad as before. Oh, no. Yeah, Ed says, Ian, you still coming over this way? And Ian says, oh, yes, Ed, must get it arranged. Yes. Yeah, and we need to meet up at some point, Ian. Right. Ed says, Geordie Dave, you need to show us your Gundam.
In a minute. I need to sort this out first.
Get put away for stuff like that. Showing people your Gundam.
Could do with some elastic bands, really.
Ian says, would love to meet the Northern Crafted. Is that bus museum thing on in Doncaster?
It's on every year, Ian. Every year. Santoff Trolleybus Museum. Opens April to October. There's something on pretty much every weekend. They have special days. If you look on their website, the Santoff Trolleybus Museum at Belton, you'll find an events calendar, and there'll be all sorts of events on. At the moment, Ian, I can't promise anything until I know what's happening. But yeah, I mean, Geordie Dave's been, he liked it.
Yeah, it was brilliant. He done all went.
As I said, they have special trolley days, Father's Day events, and all that. And a summer gathering, what they call a gathering, which is they invite buses from all over the place. They have a war weekend. They have a 999 weekend, which is an emergency services weekend. They did have a model weekend, but I think they've rescheduled it now into a war weekend. Because the model weekend wasn't very popular, unfortunately. But every open weekend they have trolley buses running around the circuit. So if you've never ever been on a trolley bus, or it's a long time since you've been on a trolley bus, it's well worth the visit. They have a little cafe, a little shop, and they have on special days they have free bus rides out to different parts of North Lincolnshire, different villages and what have you. So, and generally speaking, your admittance to the museum gives you a free trolley ride as well. Especially fascinating if you've never ever been on a trolley bus before, or you didn't get to go on them before they was made extinct in England.
Bloody great part went missing. Part went missing. Like it's on the floor.
Oh.
Right, I'll go now. Get that good look.
Oh.
And when you're working 172 scale, it falls on the floor, you're talking tidy.
Alright.
I've been going
possible
to the Trolleybus Museum since 1969.
Damn. Is it possible for me to wait till the end to paint, or am I screwing myself over if I do that?
Personal preference. If you want to wait to paint, wait to paint. If you think you can paint with it all together.
We shall see.
Okay. There he is.
Hey, what do you think then?
Yeah, it's all right. Don't know if you want to put it on full.
You are, yeah, one sec, there you go.
Right, got this. These open up in a little sort of knives drop out. Like that. There you go, like that. He's got a knife in the back there. In there, there's two more of them hats there. Different colours and two knives. And of course, there's his gun.
I'm definitely going to give it back to
So,
I don't remember if that one was or not, but most of them are meant to be the same thing you do in. Was it 172 scale?
well, put it that way. That's 172 scale.
Oh yeah, they're meant to be big things.
What?
Like I don't really watch the shows, but they are gigantic mechs.
Well, that's a 172 scale fuselage of a plane. So it stands about the same height. But when you're putting parts, the parts are bigger. you know, you're not putting tiny little pots like what you're going here.
Yeah.
But no, it was good.
I'll have to take you around Forbidden Planet after payday and see if you can spot any you want to try and build.
Aye, but you don't take them out.
I want to take them out.
So actually, it was very therapeutic build.
Oh, good.
It's like building a model without having to use the glue.
Seems like it, yeah. Yeah, payday. Let's go around Forbidden Planet and see if you can spot one you want to try.
Oh, I've got other things to do in a minute to payday. I've got things to pay off before. I've got enough. How do you want me to get round for my wife? I've got enough stash of models. Right, so I'm going to have to go on the floor and see if I can find this.
Right. Let me catch up this chat. Ian Campbell says, Alex, Julie and I are planning another trip to Eastbourne. Have sent you a Facebook message.
Oh, okay, yeah. No worries. I'll have a look.
Dave McBill, Steve131 says, at Dave McBill's, you've all got to chill and take it easy. Ian Campbell says, that's the one, Sir Dave. We could meet up, question mark. E. House says, evening, Mr. T. Dave McBill says, at Steve131, good. Got too much to do to chill, lol. Ian Campbell says, don't think I've been on one, Sir Dave.
All right, okay.
Steve131 says, at Dave McBill's depot, it never stops, does it? Dave McBill says, nope, it doesn't, Steve, especially with all the builds I've got to get through, as well as the dioramas I'll be starting soon. Steve131 has got his thumbs up. Ed Hughes says, Gundam looks good. I really enjoy building them. Got 3 in the stash waiting to be done, lol.
Ooh.
Ed Hughes says, where is the Trolleybus Museum, Sir Dave?
Santoft, Santtoft, Santoft,
Doncaster.
near Doncaster. So if you look on the internet, and you'll find Santoft Trolleybus Museum on the internet, www.Santoft Trolleybus Museum. It'll be at Belton, near Doncaster in Yorkshire.
Okay. We've got Lindsey's Builds in, who says, hello, everyone. Hi, Lindsey. Welcome.
Hi, Lindsey.
And Dave McBill says, hi, Lindsey.
We've got a cuckoo.
Do I want to ask?
Want to build one of them?
Cuckoo.
Who's got the cuckoo clock?
Huh? Who's got a cuckoo clock?
What was that?
It was a cuckoo clock.
Oh, fair enough.
It's got the cuckoo clock in it, Geordie.
We're used to it now.
Yeah.
It used to be 3 minutes fast, but it used to give us a 3-minute warning for a live stream. And then the clock's changed.
Yeah.
And we missed it.
Do I want it to look old and decrepit? Yes, I do. It shall look old and decrepit. Okay, so
Mods making a boat as well.
Anthony, trying to get the Titanic searcher that I've been working on for well over a year now.
There's an advert that goes down there.
So you're finding that boat, Josh?
I can't quite figure out how it wants this to go on.
Where?
So it's literally just balancing on like that.
I put it on where the advert is.
Guess so.
It's epic, so the instructions are good.
Let's give it a border.
They're not amazing.
Oh, well, this aircraft one is all right. Tells you exactly where to move. Never built that before, so I wouldn't know. I'm actually thinking of getting that as well. It's actually an RAF recipe.
This bit, I couldn't quite tell how it wants them to balance on these little bits, but I guess. But this bit's confusing me a little. Just like these are the parts, figure it out.
Sometimes if you look at the picture, I know you have on the box, it might give you an idea if that's the top of the boat where to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's that, and sometimes you can look ahead in the instructions a bit.
Yeah.
You can also see.
That'll let you know how figure out what.
Oh, yeah, that's what I've just done, really.
I think I'm going to wait till the end to do any painting. So the inside is not going to be painted.
Mm-hmm. Did you go through the instructions first?
Not really.
Have a look through them, so there's sometimes as it Horlixs says, you look ahead if you're stuck and see, oh, there might be a better picture and show you where it is.
Oh yeah.
Dave, the captain of the cargo ship has been arrested.
Yeah, it was on the news.
What's this?
Yeah.
Right.
What
Looks
cargo
like
ship is that?
it looks like it's been in autopilot and just left.
Yeah.
And then left the deck.
Tells you.
Hey, what's this? I don't think I've heard about this.
Oh, you don't know? There's been a cargo ship crashed into a tanker off the whole coast
Oh damn.
yesterday.
Ah.
I didn't find out until 10 o'clock last night when I heard on the news. Now contacting Dave. Dave says he's been watching it all day on Sky.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it happened, but I found out 10 o'clock last night.
9:40 or thereabouts. It happened.
What, in the morning?
In the morning, yeah.
Was it foggy when it was thicker fog here?
So they say, yeah, but they have got autopilot and
Yeah, because I was watching the news at night and they had a big simulator to see how it could happen. And autopilot is not like thingy on a car, it won't avoid. Autopilot, you give it a direction and it'll stay in that direction. But it's got a ship's radar. And this bloke that was showing the news person, and he says that ship's a big massive hunk of metal in the middle of the sea and nothing around because that other ship was standing still.
Yeah.
So it couldn't be missed on the radar.
Yeah.
So the bloke on the news says, well, he says, well, it's all he can think. The ship's been left in autopilot.
Yeah.
And until we know, has there been a major incident that's caused them to leave the deck, the thingy room, or is it they've just took in the autopilot and they just left the deck?
Yeah. And
Well, maritime law states that
He says there should have been two on at least.
any smaller ship should always give way to the bigger ship.
The thing is, the tanker was not moving. It was stuck. It was. It must have had permission. It must have been dropped down. Maybe he's waiting offshore for the tide.
it was waiting for the tide, yeah.
And that one's come along and hit it.
But also maritime law states that any ship should give way to any other ship that's carrying dangerous materials, like oil.
Yeah.
I think the one they hit was fuel oil, wasn't it?
Aviation spirit.
Aviation oil.
Yeah.
Which is worse than.
It's actually not worse than crude. It hasn't. It does have an environmental effect, but not as much as if it had been crude oil and spilt.
Not as bad as oil, no.
See, I only find out about this sort of thing when people make memes about them.
Pardon, Josh?
I only find out about this sort of thing when people make memes about it.
You know, watching news.
No.
I don't either, really.
Ask Andrew at work when the news is on. You can't get me. Okay, I'll catch up on this chart.
Sometimes better off not watching the news, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm addicted to it, me. Dear Mac Bills, I'm going to say good night, guys. I've been up since 4 this morning, and I'm up at 5 tomorrow. Bury Market Day, great stream, and your bills are looking grand night at all night all in chat. I thought we'll get up that early. I thought he a postman.
Good night, Ted. Take care now.
Night, Dave.
Ian Campbell's has put the website out for Santoff.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
Ed goes, found it, Sir Dave. 2 hours drive from here. Need to make a trip. You do, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's on one of the days, open days.
Yeah.
You get right on a tram, trolley bus. Me and Danny went by train, so when I got to Doncaster, there was a bus from Doncaster, and it wasn't a modern bus, it was one of the buses from the I can't remember which one it was now, but it was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. Ed Hughes goes, thanks, Ian. D. Harris goes, evening to Lindsey. 131 goes, night to Mac Bill. Ian Campbell, that's me, chaps. Have a great evening and speak soon. Good night, Ian.
Take care, Ian. Good night.
Good night, Ian.
Ed Hughes goes, later, Ian. And we'll have Kenneth in. Afternoon from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sitting out on my 15 minutes break watching my super duper favorite YouTube group who I look up to. Thank you, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
Ed goes, that's me as well, chaps. Have a great evening. Night, Ed.
Night, Ed.
Take care now.
Lindsey Bill, United States data was done deliberately as it had aviation fuel for the United States. Oh, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
It's just been a tragic accident. Well, it's been a tragic accident or a skipper that's just been incompetent.
Run for something, yeah.
Lindsey Bill, night, Dave Mac. And after Atoll goes, night, Dave Mac. Well, I know there's been meetings today in Saudi Arabia, and it's now up to the Russians. There's a deal going to go forward to the Russians. So
Fingers crossed, everybody. Yeah.
So it's up to Putin now.
Yeah.
I think if Putin says no, I think Trump will end up having to help Ukraine.
I think he will. Yeah. Oh, need to be right down the edge. Right down the edge. Got to stick a piece of wood in
I'm
there.
waiting for bits to dry, so I'm going to make a cup of coffee.
Well, I'm just going to wash my brush out.
I can't for the life of me figure out the order these things want to be put in, so I'm just hoping.
Make some nice, Josh. Don't rush it. Because if you try to rush it, things will fall off. Give the glue time to set.
Oh, here's the thing. If I screw it up and the glue's still wet, I can tear it off and start again.
So as I say, yeah. I'm just up to here, and I've just put some small parts on, and I'm not doing any more to it at the moment in case I lose any small parts again.
Oh, we speed running this thing.
So I let it. Even though I could knock one of these up in minutes, but
as we say, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Maybe that's what you guys should do one day. Everyone get the same model, see who can make it first without it falling to pieces.
We have done that, actually, haven't we? Really, I suppose, with the Bedfords.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we did do that with the wooden camper van, didn't we, a bit?
Yeah.
And for some reason, I finished first. I don't know how.
Ooh, there's the see-through.
I didn't know we supplied America with aviation fuel.
I don't think we do.
No, just what Lindsey says. The United States it was delivery as it had aviation fuel for the United States. I didn't think we supplied aviation fuel to the United States.
I mean, it might not be supplying as such, more just a trade, like that. Where they've paid us to bring it over to them.
Oh, it's running mad with Canada and flipping. Here's the thought for you. Right, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah. Well, it's a part of our Commonwealth. So should the King be putting his word in and saying to Trump, yeah, you don't have in Canada.
It's not really as to us.
It belongs to the British Commonwealth. And the King is the King of Canada.
Yeah, but they still have the right to make their own laws and stuff, so I don't think it's that we...
No, but should the King be saying to Trump, you can't have Canada as a 51st state because I'm the King of Canada, will be independent for it. We're a Commonwealth of Great Britain.
But I think we're sort of at the point in time where if there's someone wants to leave the Commonwealth, they can just leave.
Is that maybe a reason why the King has invited Trump for a state visit?
No, that was just butter him up, that man. That's how you work with Trump. You want to negotiate. Look what happens if you don't butter him up the way he went on with Zelensky.
I think you're right there, actually.
Right, so let me go around. We haven't done a little go around yet. So let's go over to Mark. Let's see what you're doing.
I've been putting some more decks on this.
Oh yeah, let's get in there.
That's what I'm working on now. So yeah, just putting some bits and pieces. It's all coming together now, which is great.
Who makes that kit, Mark?
Killer. So I only have 2 more stages to go, which is great, but I have got railings to put on, which I'm not looking forward to, but oh well. So yeah, that's what I've started on again.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, let's come over to DS.
Okay, well, I've painted both the inside and the outside, and found out that I shouldn't have painted all that because there is stickers to go all the way around it, but never mind, not to worry, because them stickers will go on there,
Oh, same stickers that one made.
and then the other side like that. Yeah, so anyway, I've painted it, so I wasted my time. So anyway, I've got to stick these bits on the front here. These are the destination boards, one on the front and one on the back. So I've got to do them.
So is that painted with the same red as the Root Monster?
Well, what I'm painting it with is XF7, which is flat red Tamiya. Because I didn't particularly want it to be shiny, but the stickers are all shiny, which I don't know. Anyway, so well, yeah, it's more or less Root Master red. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm getting there. So I'm going to put the destinations on front and back, paint them, and then I'm going to work on the seats, I think. Okay.
Okay. Oh god. Sorry, one sec. Let me come over to Geordie.
Right, well, measurement 109, body done. Here's a large put together. I'm just waiting for them tiny little things to dry because they keep falling off. So kind of put out one until they dry.
Okay. Let's go and see Josh.
I'm speed running this thing. And then that bit as well, obviously.
That's a nice.
There you are. Yeah, you've done all right up to now.
You have, yeah. That's a nice little kit, is that?
You're not painting inside.
I was saying I was going to just not bother painting till the end, so the inside is going to all be grey. I prefer just do it all at once, I think.
I hope you're a good painter for getting rid of them windows then.
We will see. We will see.
I would have painted that before I put the windows in.
Well, that's a good kit, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's new, that one, isn't it?
It's the lifeboat. I don't know how long it's been out.
Yeah, it's the new one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the kits where you get the paints and the brush and all that with it. So it's one of the beginner kits.
All right, yeah.
When I seen it, I liked it. I thought I might end up. It might be something I might get myself.
Yeah.
But the other one I'm after is the RAF. I seen the RAF boat, Dave.
Yeah, I think I have.
RAF rescue boat.
I think I have seen that one, yeah.
If I got one of them and if I got the thing, I'd like to stick them in a diorama.
Yeah. I could see diorama.
Mm-hmm. And that's where I've been looking and talking to people. I'd have to speak to Lindsey, to work out how to do water. So I don't know if Lindsey would, when it comes to that, if Lindsey would give us some advice on that.
Yeah, but he probably would, yeah. He's the man to talk to. He's Lindsey.
But that'll be a while down the line because I've got other things to do first. Because this plane is going to be sort of part of a diorama.
Uh-huh.
See, I can't quite this was something I left earlier, so I was going to come back to it. I can't tell what this is telling me to do at all. If that'll focus. Because I was thinking okay, so there's some little pieces, I think that are highlighted slightly.
Is that just
So
showing
they
you
must-
the parts
they-
you're going to need for the next bit, or not?
I'm not sure because none of that, as far as I can tell, is shown to be on here. Like none of the little holes or anything look any different to what I've built. So I'm not sure what they are or what I've missed.
Any more pictures? When you go further ahead?
I think that's just highlighting what the parts are on the sprue.
Yeah.
But it should say on the diagram where they go. Hang on. So here, just look at the bottom image again.
This bit.
There we go. A9 and A10. It's showing you where it is on sprue A, and then if you look up in the top corner, it shows you where those parts go.
Oh, is that it? All right, because the other ones are also slightly darker grey.
Yeah, they have
thought that
labels on, so I think you're just worrying about the labelled ones, and they're just showing you where they are on the sprue. And then yeah, it says on the A9, A10.
So I can whack these two together and not worry about it. Good.
Yeah, cool. Right, I've done a bit more.
Oh yeah.
So I've made a 3-piece suite. Well, no, not quite a 2-piece. I've made a sofa, an armchair, and a coffee table with some bits and bobs on. I filled that jar up with the stuff I mixed earlier, and I'll leave the cork off there until it dries.
Mm-hmm.
So you may be thinking, oh, that looks a bit rough because it's MDF, but this is a book nook, so it will actually be displayed like that.
Ah, right.
And there'll be a wall, so you won't see the rough parts. I've already had to take this table apart once and this apart because I got these ends the wrong way. But yeah, it's really quite cute.
Looks good.
I'm really enjoying it.
Something I wouldn't mind trying in the future.
Yeah, do you know what? I recommend it. It is small, but it's not hard. Like, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I've been gluing everything, but I don't think you have to because most of this is just push fit. But I've been gluing it because...
Is that easier than the other one where you have to do all the books?
The books. That's what I've done. All the
It's
books,
got all the books in, is it?
all the books are on the shelf glued on.
Well, I
If
thought
I
those
bring
were
this up to the light.
Oh, yes.
Made all the books.
That's quite
and
cool.
You glue them on the shelf, and then these are folded paper that you have to fold and then make into a book. But yeah, it's really, really good fun. The chest of drawers do open, but it's asked me to put stickers over the front of them, so I think they'd open together if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Like that. So I could even store something in there. We actually make them as well.
I'm going to get so many glue marks on these windows.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It just looks, it's coming together really nicely. I love it.
Uh-huh. Did you finish the other one that you were doing with the...
No, not yet. That's
Is it
what,
naked?
no, I've got this one because the other one I'm doing with my housemate Michelle on a Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want to go ahead with that one, and because we started it together. So that one's like a private one that me and her are doing, and I enjoyed doing it on the stream. I thought I'm going to buy another one so I can do it on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, like, I've got a bit of an issue with the electronics on this kit, where it's not something I can fix. Believe it or not.
Hello,
I have
electronic you can't fix.
Yeah, I have emailed the seller, and they are sending me another one of these. Although it's actually started behaving, which is really annoying because I sent them a video of it not working. So it's got one of these little touch sensitive buttons, and it wasn't working. Like, it would work to turn on, but then they wouldn't turn off. But now it seems to work. So they're sending me some new electronics anyway, but you've got like a green LED that's going to go behind the fireplace on this side to light the room up green. And then this LED eventually, I'll give you a little sneak preview, it's going to go under this glass bowl to sort of light that up. Things like that. It's going to be really cool. But this seems to have started working, and I don't know why. Because it wasn't.
Well, if it means if you're getting another one, you do a project later on, you might put them bulbs and have a touch screen.
Yeah, I could do. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to trust this, to be honest, because it was pretty. It wasn't. It just didn't work, and it has started, but I haven't done anything to it, so I don't think I trust it. I think it's something to do with the switch, but I don't want to install any of this until the new kit arrives. They're sending me a new electronic kit, but obviously it's coming from overseas, so I don't know when I'll get it. Hopefully next week. I got this within about 5-6 days over there, so I'm hoping.
At least they'll give you, at least they'll back you up if you need stuff.
It was a bit of hard work because it's all automated. It was on AliExpress, and you try and message them. Oh, this is the bot. How can we help you? I'm like, I don't want to speak to a bot. Eventually, it went through to someone, and then they were sending me random pictures, and I didn't really understand. I was like, question mark.
All right, I'll read this chat. Atoll by Ed and Ian. And Atoll, Geordie Dave, technically Canada is its own country, so not under the influence of the UK government. Yeah, I know that, but I just thought you think the king might have had something to say because he is the king of Canada. Like he's the king of Australia, even though technically Australia is its own country. You know,
royal family kind of are meant to stay out of politics things, aren't they?
Lindsey goes, that's looking good, Mark. And Lindsey says, I'm sorry, miss what you said. What I said, Lindsey, maybe later on it'll be a while and I haven't built no boats yet. I may have to pick your brains on how to do water.
For water for a diorama.
Yeah, water for a diorama.
Yeah.
Apparently, the US has resumed military assistance in Ukraine.
Yes.
Oh,
that was on the news.
Thank goodness.
Do you know what? I just wondered if that was a show at the White House.
Well,
because behind closed doors, that probably could have happened. Because, you know, we would never have known. All it would have said, oh, there was talks and they fell out.
Yeah.
Lindsay's put, always happy to help Jodie. Cheers, Lindsay.
A bit of that. I think.
Yeah, because there's a shop in Newcastle sells the book, some of them book things. Book nooks.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple of the Roca stuff as well because me and Danny were looking at them. I don't know what the prices were, but as I say, there's a shop in Newcastle got them. Plus, it's got a couple of the is it Roku or whatever they are or OKO?
Yeah.
Sells Well, that's where I got the the car I was building.
Yeah.
Daddy got his that from there, and they also do the marble one, the wooden
Oh,
marble,
right. The one I did last time, or the wooden ones?
the wooden one.
Yeah.
We'll cheat a bit quick. Get in the right position.
By the looks of that model, what you're doing, Josh,
Mm-hmm.
and if there are new kits, they're changing the instructions in because the instructions never ever put the sprue up and show you the sprue.
Yeah.
This is an Airfix kit. Yes, it's a plane, but that's you get your number and your paint number.
Yeah, there has been a couple bits in this that have been a bit confusing.
But you don't get a picture of a sprue to say, well, that's on sprue A and that's on sprue B.
However, the most confusing bit for me so far was this bit where they need to go in that one first, but I don't think it makes it very clear that there's an order to this. It's just sort of go for it.
Get in there properly, please. Is it going to fit in there? Or is it going to be a pillock? Right, get in there. Oh, come on.
Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Yeah. Come on, a little bit of wood stick. You're only a little stupid bit of wood, and I'm a technical engineer.
Did I pick up the right part?
If I have to hold it while it sticks, that's what I'm going to have to do.
I'm just waiting for glue to dry.
Just like me. Well,
I'm confused.
Don't mean.
Yeah, have a look at this for a sec. What am I doing wrong here? So this piece here. Oh, this piece here.
Yeah.
With it. Oh, if it wants to focus. Bottom bit goes next to the door.
Yeah.
Come on, focus. Then this top bit goes into this little piece here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the actual piece, doesn't come anywhere close to fit into that hole. It fits in the bottom one, and this bit's a bit bent, but
So that's the right piece.
Yeah, definitely. Bit weird. I don't think that's meant to be bent either. Assuming that's just how it came. Just bend that down to it.
If it fits the first hole, how far does it sit back on the other?
Say again, sorry?
If you put it in the first hole,
it doesn't really. So there's a on the bottom. God, it's not going to focus well enough for this, is it?
So
it can't go into that one. It's that one that fits in.
Right.
If I hold that there, it just does
doesn't
not
reach that. Is there something that goes along there that fits onto it? We'll have the 3 holes along there.
Not that I can tell.
It's only telling you to glue in 2 places, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's the yellow bits for gluing, yeah. So it's expecting the top bit to have glue in it somehow.
To be honest with you, that looks like a pig. Looks like something that they swing out to bring in like a lifeboat.
Yeah.
I don't think that top piece would attach to anything anywhere.
No, I think it just rests on the side.
I think it's handlebars, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think it may swing out to pull somebody in from the water, which you won't. Because
yeah, they're definitely expecting
look at that. If you look at that, there's a hole. Give us a look at the model. Bring the model up. Yeah, that looks. Because when you look at the picture on that, it's sitting in the right place. Just before, just at the window, sitting at the right place.
I see what you mean, though. Like
it doesn't reach that hole that it's saying to go into.
It'll not reach that top hole. No, because that top hole is already there. If you look at the picture,
but I mean, look at that. It's showing that it's meant to go in it.
It's probably showing it's meant to be next to it, because if you look at your picture, if you look at your next picture, the one with the ton,
it covers that hole, you know.
Is there a notch on the piece to go into a hole?
At that top bit, not really.
No, so I think it just rests there.
Bit strange.
Maybe
No, I'm just going to try and unbend this, going off that white bit of plastic there, if you can make that out. I think that's been bent in shipping or whatever.
I have Crafting Budgie Mama. Hi everyone.
Hi Tasha.
Hi Tash.
Hi Tasha.
Hi Tasha. Careful you don't snap it.
Yeah. So bending it back a little so we can fit onto that. There we go. Let's hold that down with a bit of glue, and that should be fine.
So, what am I going to do now?
Me, I'm waiting for things to dry, so there's nothing really else I can do now. So, chill out time.
I'll see. I'll try and put this coal over and keep knocking this off. Oh man! Yeah, that's it. One of these. Just does not want to stay on.
Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. I don't know about that one. I can't get my fingers to work. Ah, my fingers. Ah.
You all right?
Oh, you all right, Dave?
Yes, it's just cramping my fingers.
Ah,
You know how you feel, Dave?
God, blimey.
It happens to me.
Oh,
As you get in my thumb looks.
oh dear, oh dear.
Why do you not want to stay in there?
Oh, God, blimey. Right, let's have another look.
You're the wrong way or something.
Yeah, that one better cleaning out, does that one? I think that's what I was doing last time.
right. Where's this door go?
Well, I've got notches out on the back.
There.
I think there'll only be one that hasn't, but let's try that one. Yeah, it'll go in there. Okay. Oh. Right. Just check that one. Yeah. That way around. That's the way it goes, I think. Right. Yeah.
Lindsey says hi to Crafter.
Right, so
Right, we put the coffee on quick.
maybe totally the wrong ones. Wanna be them ones.
Okay, so I think that's it for me. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, kit.
Okay. So,
Notice something about this Smasher Split kit. The windows are missing.
Schmish.
Aye.
Maybe they've been blown out.
The canopy is missing.
Oh. Fingers.
Oh, well, that's flipping great, isn't it? I might have to get in touch with Airfix because they'll give you spare parts, tell them what it is and get it.
You're missing pieces, Ian.
Yeah, there should be 3 screws, but there's only 2 screws in, so the canopies, the windows are missing.
Oh.
I'll have a look at the what you call it, because it's out with the drawer.
They're going to be at right angles.
I'll be putting this kit
Right angles.
accidentally.
Oh, you'll just have to get another Gundam.
I'll do it. I'll just contact Airfix.
Hello. Sit down. What are you doing? Hello.
No, it hasn't been accidentally put in that box, but that one's got. The only thing I can think is apparently here.
What have I to do? Try gluing them. Either going or not going, can it? Willow,
That's really not the whole.
what are you doing? Give her over.
Okay, Crafty Budgie Mama says hi, Lindsay. Stephen Haynes Model says hi at Lindsey's Builds. Stephen Haynes Model says hi, Tasha. Stephen Haynes Model says hi, Kenneth. Lindsey's Build says send some pics for Geordie on your messenger, Mark. Okay, 2 secs. And Crafty Budgie Mama says hi, Stephen. Lindsey's Build says hi, Stephen Haynes. And Athol says evening, Tasha.
Oh, well, no, I can't do that. No.
Right. Just sit on there a minute.
Are you ready, Geordie?
Huh?
Are you ready?
Yeah, Airfix still do spare parts, don't they? Oh.
Yeah, I'm showing you some pictures Lindsay sent.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, lovely.
Just put on
Oh, lovely.
water.
Yeah, it's how we do. It's how we done the sea.
Mm. There we go.
Right. Do Airfix still do spare parts?
Don't know.
I believe so.
Or do you got to buy the full kit? canopy's missing out of this kit.
You can't, was sorry?
The canopy is missing out of the kit.
The canopy.
So I think I'll write to Airfix and see if they can send us a new.
And they got an email address or something, or something a bit quicker, like a landline, or
On the box I've got.
I mean, yeah, if it's anything like MHA, I had problems with the decals, and I think I contacted them with a phone number. They were so good. They sent some new decals out. I had them within 2 days.
Right,
Customer service at hobbies.com.
if you put into Google Airfix spare parts,
Yeah.
there is a spares request you can click on.
Oh, cool. In other words, because if not, I've got a customer services email here.
And it tells you how to do it.
Yeah, I need the full canopy set for it because it's missing.
Because you have to put in a number that's on the box.
Yeah, it'll be the A68205.
Something like that, yes.
right, according to that, you do them first.
Right, well, I am pretty much done. It's 5-2. How's everyone getting on?
I'm the same because I'm waiting for stuff to dry.
Nearly pinged a tiny piece off the desk.
Oh, that happens often.
I'm just going to.
I'm lucky. I've got a black carpet and I dropped a piece of, now you remember, Dave knows what this scale's like, 172.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And do you know the exhaust?
Yeah.
Dropped one of them on the floor, black carpet, went down and I found it straight away.
That was lucky, that.
Because I thought, that's gone forever. Yeah. So I go onto Google and go to airfix.com.
Well, yeah, I just put in Airfix spare parts, and then it tells you what you need to write and the email address to send it to.
Right. Right, I'll get in touch with them and get some.
Doing it by email. Really quick than that, isn't it?
Right, so let me come over to Mark's Modz first, just to see.
So it's not much different from last time. I'm just waiting for glue to dry, and I can't really continue with anything until that glue's dried. So that's all I've managed. But I managed to finish off the plane. So yeah, hopefully I can get this finished off in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Are you going to put that in a water diorama?
No.
Geordie, let's see what you've done. So apart from your missing part.
Just put the canopy on the fronts because I've been waiting for them to dry. Because they kept falling off, so I had to wait till they dry. And then put the canopy at the bottom, the canopy on the front.
Yeah.
Engine cowling on the bottom, engine cowling on the front. And then realised, I don't know, where's the canopy? There isn't no one. So I was going to have to get in touch with Airfix. Other than that, that's it. Next week, probably get the wings on, and that'll be ready for spraying.
Yeah.
I've got to send away for the right paint for it and all the colours, the Luftwaffe colours.
Luftwaffe.
Okay, let's come over to Josh, see how he's gone.
I've just spent about 5 minutes trying to get this little brace bit on here because it was extra fiddly because it was snapped in half. And I've just noticed the next one I need is also snapped in half. This one in the middle here.
It might be worth trying to glue that while it's on the sprue.
Maybe,
and then let it set and then fix that maybe next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because there's a
Rather
bit
than
more
trying to do it
support there, isn't there, on the... But yeah, you'll see what's fit. Okay, I will come over to DS Models. Oh wow, that was quick.
Okay, so we've got the legs of the seats in, and I've got the destination boxes on front and back. Got it painted right the way around. I've got some white to put on down here and down here and round the front. A little bit of red to go on the front there. Red on these boxes. And then these seat frames, you put the seat frames in first, you paint them, and then you put the seat bottoms in. So I've just got all them in. So so next week I'll be putting the seats together, the upper deck, and then I'll be working on the handrail, because it has handrail back of the seats and top here. And then I won't put the stickers on yet until I've got it a bit closer. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Getting quite pleased. So, yeah, I'm getting quite pleased about this coming together. That's it for me.
Okay, I've done a little bit more. Quite hard actually, but I've done this little box here.
Oh yeah.
There's still white glue drying, but I had to put some papers in the back, some scrolls, and then some books, and that was actually quite difficult to sort of get it all in there. But I'm quite happy with the look of that. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my progress. I've actually done quite a lot to this.
Super.
And then obviously, yeah, hopefully that'll dry by next week. If it might take longer, I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. But
Good idea, that. Filling it with that.
pardon?
Good idea, that. Filling that with that. Looks better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the back of it.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
So hopefully my goal is that it's going to go deeper in orange, but we'll see if that works.
So which one did you mix it with? The
Micro crystal.
micro.
Yeah, and I'll just leave the cap off for now. And then it takes us, even if it dries in a year, it'll be all right. But I mean, if it doesn't dry, it's not the end of the world. Even if it stays a bit cloudy at the bottom and I get a nice clear top, it just looks like it's separated. Whatever the result, I think it'll look good anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's Pirate Moonshine.
Alex's own brew.
So yeah, that's me.
Brilliant.
Right then, so I'll come back to me.
No,
Right.
we've got cameras up.
Cameras up.
Where's camera? Maybe.
Oh.
Camera.
So we are looking again at 2 monitors.
Yeah.
I used to have 2 monitors. I went to 1 monitor, and now I'm back to 2 again.
Try having 4 monitors. That's
Oh,
good.
no. This one's a tiny little monitor, and it's ideal for just sitting on the bench there.
We've got enough for 1 monitor, no.
Well, I have 2 at the side of me.
The only thing I don't like about it is the connector that goes in the back.
What's
Instead of being sort of vertical up like that. Or I would have fitted the monitor onto the wall. But
Yeah.
the connector sticks out too much at the back for doing that. I would have took it off the stand. I would have hung it on the wall.
You can
See,
get.
I use all
Right.
4 of my monitors. So
What? This is a what do you call them out connectors with the 2 screws on the end?
Oh yeah.
Oh, VGA.
Yeah. You can get one of them that's sort of L-shaped.
I don't know.
What's that, sorry?
Can you get one of them that's L-shaped?
What,
Because
the
what happens
connector?
is, it's a nice little monitor, but what happens is the VGA connector, instead of going into the monitor like up and underneath, it just plugs into the back like a television, which
Yeah.
means it sticks out a lot. And I was going to try and hang that monitor on the wall, but I don't think I'll do to because of that sticking out.
Oh, I see. Yeah, if you
I've
literally
never-
Google, or if you literally put in an Amazon VGA right angle.
Yeah, I mean,
That'd
I've
be
never seen one, but I'm not saying there isn't one.
I doubt they'll be reasonably priced. They'll be like 5 to 10 quid for a right angle cable, but they definitely exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Hey,
6 quid, 7 quid, 10 quid. So they're definitely here.
there's a few more bits of chat. I might as well just go through. So Crafty Budgie says hi, Stephen. Lindsey says hi, Stephen Haynes. Athol says evening, Tasha. Lindsey says, when you're ready, just give me a shout on the sea diorama.
No problem, Lindsay. Cheers.
Yeah, and Athol says, I think it's just lucky you're not in Panzer's place of work because he has banks of screens to watch. Yeah. And that's it for the chat. So I think that's everything then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The email address is in the bottom corner there. So if you do want to send any images through for next week, feel free to do so. We will read them out and show everyone next week. Apart from that, yeah, it's good night for me. I need to get off out of this chair because my back is absolutely killing me.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's good night for me, and I'll let these lovely people say their good nights, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good night from us. So
See
take
you
care,
later.
everybody. Good night, everybody.
Bye.